Well, I think you heard today.
It's the latest flattery of Mark Carney, this time on Fox News.
I think the new Prime Minister is a serious person. It's not the same experience we had with the old Canadian Prime Minister.
Coming from a quiet but important member of the Trump administration, U.S. Trade Representative Mackenzie Gray, who's kept a low profile compared to other Trump officials. But he'll play a key role in negotiating the economic and security agreements that Carney has promised to broker.
The president very much wants to have a healthy relationship in North America. We should have more manufacturing in North America. We need to have it in our hemisphere.
An encouraging sign for Canadian manufacturing, but contradicting a routine talking point of the president.
We certainly don't want their automobiles. They make a lot of, millions of automobiles are sent in. I'd rather have them made in Michigan.
Add that to the long list of irritants the American administration has with Canada, including Google having to pay into the Canadian News Fund and the digital services tax, which will hit tech giants starting June 30th. The Prime Minister has been mum on what he'd be willing to negotiate on, except for one key sector.
We will never have discussions with respect to supply management. It's off the table.
It's not just international negotiations Carney needs to undertake. He's promised to remove all internal trade barriers by Canada Day, dealing with some prickly provinces.
What Albertans and Canadians voted for was for Canada to become an economic superpower. And that means also an energy superpower. And that is what I would fully expect Mark Carney to do.
Alberta Premier Daniel Smith hoping Carney will work with the Conservatives in the minority parliament, instead of with the NDP and Bloc, who she called fringe voices. But the prospect of the government falling in the short term is very limited.
This is probably not the time to be bringing forward non-confidence votes and triggering a second election this year.
Parliamentary maneuvering just got a bit harder for Carney, with Elections Canada informing the Bloc Québécois they won the suburban Montreal riding of Terrebonne from the Liberals by 44 votes. A race so close, Colleen, it will require a judicial recount. But for the time being, Carney is now 4 seats short of a majority.